Hello everybody, Steffi here from The Makers. Definitely very live today, directly onto Facebook. This is a new slot, this is a new start of another exciting live stream journey that we're going on, and you're coming with us, and whether you like it or not. And of course, today is the unboxing of our subscription boxes for February. Remember, today is only the 31st of January if you're watching this live, so don't go running off and order your boxes online, because you will get January's boxes. You've got to wait patiently until 1 minute after midnight. And but however, don't let me stop you getting your January boxes if you fancy the idea of a toadstool fairy and of the tawny owl with a swiveling head, which is a new technique that we've introduced. But today we're here to talk about the February subscription boxes, which will start bang on the 1st of February. And if you're watching this live, so I used to stream directly onto YouTube, but I'm doing it now in a different format, so I can see some of the comments, but they really just literally whiz past. So I'm going to say hello to some of those who I can see are here. Hi Gina, hi Ellie, hi Diane, hi Lisa, hi Pauline, and of course I should also say Alicia is, as always, here to support you all. Hi Carol. Have I mentioned? Yes, I have. Yeah, I've mentioned most of you already. So, so basically, let's start with looking at the Maker's Box, as it's literally jumping out here at you. So we have got our little cow, or well, let's tell the story first. So I made this cow, and I wanted it to be like a proper Friesian cow, and I just wouldn't come off my mat. It really didn't. It just wanted to be this cute little, almost calf-like Friesian cow, and all that was missing was the daisy in her mouth, which I promptly added, and she has got 4 sturdy legs which are made from the structural core, and that is the technical video that you will all have access to, those of you who subscribe first off. So you get that emailed over that link, and then it will be made available to the greater audience at some later point when the box is no longer a box for the month. So the cow itself, she's got this super cute little face. She's got a daisy in her mouth. You can make the daisy with the things that are in your box. And let's have a look inside the box. Stop just showing you, teasing you. Let's see what's inside. Let's do this on the overview camera. So we've got the box here, and it's Maker's Box number 69. And as usual, you get our February newsletter. So here is the instructions of how to make the little daisy, and you don't need to worry. If you're a subscriber of the Maker's Box, you don't need to worry about getting the ingredients, because they're ready for you in this box here already. So and it's here. That's your daisy making material in there. So you get a piece of felt, you get some yellow and some green wool, and you get a piece of wire for the stem of the daisy. So that's yours in the box. You don't need to worry about this. You also get in there the structural core, which is what you need for the legs. There's way more than what you need. You only need a 7 by 6 centimeter piece. So this is 10 by 15. So you do the maths, how much you've got left over. And let's have a look at the newsletter for the box. Look at this. This is coming up. This is the moon gazing hare, which is beautiful. And has got a special twist to it next month, because I haven't designed it. So I've got help now in the name of Colette, who's made this beautiful moon gazing hare. This month's Maker's Box includes everything you need to make a cute little Friesian cow, along with a little daisy hanging from its mouth. Find the daisy tutorial on the back of the main Maker's newsletter included in your box, or as a free tutorial on our website. This goes for everybody, even if you're not getting our newsletter. For this project, you will learn how to make your how to make pure wool shapes and legs from structural core, and a daisy from a felt sheet and green wire. Why not have your cow standing amongst many flowers that you could make from your stash? What I really love about this is that there's not a single piece of wire in her other than the daisy. And well, I should also say maybe the pin of the glue in eyes. Let's, if somebody will pick me up on it. And what I will say is, and this is something that I don't say very often, I'm always a great believer that when you make something, it's in the process of making. The joy is in the process of making. But with this cow, she stood on my desk for the last couple of days, and every time I look at her, I feel really happy. And so this is to all of you people who always say, what you're going to do with it afterwards. What you're going to do with it afterwards is you look at it and it makes you happy. That's what you're going to do with it afterwards. And I want to know, where else can you find happiness like that, when you look at something and it makes you happy? And this is what this little cow does to me. So she's going to be on my work desk in my new office, and every time I look at her, I feel happy. And that's that. Right, let's have a look what else is inside here. So you get a big wad of wool as usual, and then you've got a smaller amount of the white wool to cover her up, but you don't need to cover her up very thoroughly, because we don't want a snow white cow. We know that's not the reality. So she has a bit of she has sort of like very white patches mixed in with slightly less white patches, and I really like that because that looks more authentic. And then the tail is quite a nice new technique as well, which I don't need to explain. It's quite easy on the instructions, so we haven't made a video for that. You get black to give her the spots, you get pink to give her her nose and her pink hoofs, and the rest of it is all this core wool, which is the basic core wool. And then of course you get the eyes in there as well, which are our usual glue-in eyes for the projects that we make often. And our sub club, let's talk about this. You get 20% off all of our small kits in February. That's quite a good deal, because there's lots of new small kits coming out. So keep a keen eye on all of that, because it will be happening. So some of the small kits that are coming out is already the Swan. That's a brand new one. We've got Busy Mr. Mole, he's coming out in February. We've got Mac Mouse coming out in February. We've got a small toadstool house coming out in February. Got them all written out there. Oh, we've got a little Highland Coo coming out, the size of the reindeer, the little reindeer. We've also got a round bunny and a round sheep coming out as well. So keep an eye on this, and this discount code might be useful. Talking of discount codes, I'm just going to say that very quickly, because we have, you have still got a few hours time to make use of our discount codes, which we have hidden on our website. Most of you have actually found all the different 5 varieties, but here's the details. So we have moved, and as it happens with all the moves, you always mislay something, and we have mislaid all those 5 special discount codes. So have a look at our website if you haven't found them yet, or just look at our Facebook page and group, because Everyone a Maker, because we shared them there as well. And of course, this is only valid now. These are only valid now until the 31st of January, which is today, until 11:59 p.m. GMT. So if you're watching this anytime later, forget it. You've had it. But if you do want to know about any special deals coming up, which they do come up regularly because we're nice people, then do sign up for our newsletter, and you can do this via our website www.themakers.co.uk, and there should be a window that pops up if you're not signed up already, that will even give you a little bit of an incentive to sign up to our newsletter. Right, that's the cow done. Now, I was very lucky today. I went out and I've seen the snowdrops, but guess what I've seen? I have seen the crocuses, and do you know what? I've seen the crocuses, and the only crocuses I've seen today are exactly in the color of our crocus fairy. How is that? They come in dark purple, they come in sort of a bright orange yellow, and they also come in this very almost sort of lavender lavender look purple as well. And this is our little crocus fairy. Notice what's different on this one? She's got pixie ears. Yes, I know. Not maybe, I don't know really what I can say about that, but I'm just going to show her to you on the overview scene so you can see her a little bit better and a little bit closer up. So she's got these delicate little petals that you felt onto her, and you can make these in any decoration how you would like. So you can, she hasn't got them on her back, but there is enough felt in there to make 3 to go around her back. And I might even do that before I do the fairy together with you on the 21st of February. So that's a date in the diary, and we're doing this on Facebook here on the 21st of February at 5:30. She's got little pixie ears. So if you've never done pixie ears, this is a first for you and me. And then we've got these delicate wings in there that you cut out from the acetate paper in the fairy kit. And as always, you get everything that you need to make the fairy. She's got quite long, elegant legs. And I'm going to show you what's inside the fairy box so you know what you're actually getting in there. Right. Always have to sellotape these up because they pop open. So the Crocus fairy in this month's box makes a beautiful fairy inspired by the crocus flower. We have included a purple felt sheet to make petals with to then transform into a pretty dress. She also has acetate wings and glossy golden locks made from sari silk. This is the, can you see this is coming up? This is the bunny fairy for March. She's really lovely actually. So Crocus fairy, and this is what you get. You get the felt sheet to make these beautiful beautiful little petals. You also needle felt onto them. You have all this wool in there. So this is the 3 shades of purple. No, if you like purple, this is a fairy for you. You get tiny little bit of black. This is for the eyes, way more than what you actually need. You get your felting mat, you get your single felting needle, you get your acetate wings in there as well, and most importantly, you get the wire, which is down there. So you've got everything in there to make one beautiful Crocus fairy, and we're going to make her together on the 21st of February. Now the fairy box you can buy as a one-off. You don't need to subscribe. You can just buy it and then never have another fairy again. But why would you do that? But if you do subscribe, you save yourself £5 on every box. So that is maybe an incentive for you to become a subscriber. Our subscriptions were up in January, so thank you very much for that. Up by quite a lot. I think the Tony Owl captured everybody's heart, but I'm hoping that the cow will too, because she's definitely caught my heart. Isn't she cute? I just love her. Oh, let's talk about others. Let's talk about others. Yes, so it's a hint of another. You can make a very detailed, completely anatomically correct udder if you want to. I couldn't do it. It just didn't flow off my needle. So yes, let's have another competition on our Everyone a Maker Facebook group, because my udder is just a hint of an udder. So boy, I love her very much, and even with a hint of an udder. Right, surprise box. Do I need to talk about anything else before we go to the surprise box? Let me just see if I'm missing all these important chats, because this is the thing, it's really hard to catch up on any chats. But let's just see. So, but it's nice, what is nice about streaming directly onto Facebook is that we can share pictures with you. So, so Sam has joined us, and another Carol, Katrina. Hi, Katrina. Katarina. That reminds me of the retreat when I was talking to Katrina, and I said, hi, Katrina, and then the person next to her said, no, it's Karina. I said, no, it's Katrina. She says, no, it's Karina. And I'm like, oh, yes, but you're Karina, and I'm talking to Katrina. Very confusing. So there's a Katarina as well. Imagine them all sitting next to each other. That's quite a few kits. I will have to make use of the discount. My swan arrived today, very quick delivery. Excellent, that's what we like to hear. My crocuses are out and they are purple. Excellent. Yes. Well, you see, I was expecting the dark purple crocus, but this is literally exactly the color. I have shared a photo already on social media, so I will share some more. Really enjoying these more people-like fairy folk. Nice. Like those wings. Thank you, Carol. And Diane says, look at the bunny fairy. Oh God, you'll love her. You will love her, honestly. But you will also love this one. You've got to love her. Look, she's got little pixie ears. I know it makes her look a little bit more cheeky, but she's lovely too. So yes, let's talk about the crocus fairy first. And Katerina says she can't wait for her crocuses to pop up. It's too early for those here in New Jersey, New Jersey. My hellebores are already budded up. Do you say hellebores? I don't actually know that flower. Probably know it by sight, but I don't even know how to pronounce it. It's not a very German word. That is a lot of wool, says Diane. Of course it is. Oh, and also the other thing that I should mention, it's not so, yes, Rosemary, another competition. I think that would be an excellent idea. Retreat page. Jack says, have a look at the 2023. Oh, you see, this is what I hate about the feed just jumps, so I can't actually read anything quickly enough. So I'm just going to move on because you haven't, well, you won't see the surprise box, but I haven't even talked about it yet. So, surprise box. The spoiler of the surprise box is on its way to our spoiler surprise box group. So if you are wondering what's inside, we swear you to secrecy, so please do not tell anybody or share anything with anybody, but this is the surprise box. And what is very appropriate for this particular surprise box is that I'm going to wish it a very, very happy birthday. We are 4 years old with our surprise box, and it's the forest floor. I always say florist 4. Forest floor, get the letters in the right place. So inside the box, can't tell you too much, but there's an extra surprise in there because we love birthdays and we always love giving presents. Can't always receive them, but we're happy to give them anyway. Yeah, there's a special birthday surprise in there. Da-da-da-da. Aha. And then it's so what I will say is that I think there's the making of anything foresty in there. There's splashes of color, but I think a green man might be on the cards, and there are some extra surprises in there. That's all I'm gonna say. Nothing else now. But I'm sure that you always come up with these amazing ideas anyway. And just to let you know that next time in March, and this is something that I'm actually wondering whether we should do this every time. In March, the surprise box is called Make Along Surprise Box. And it is literally a make-along surprise box. So we're going to make something together on the 21st of March. We're gonna, well, unless you don't want to, of course, but there's a project. I'm planning it, or I've planned it, so that we can make something together alongside each other as a live stream, and that it might be something that we might want to consider for every month. I don't know, even if it's just 1 or 2 items out of the surprise box, just on the hoof, something that pops into our heads. And we could maybe do that every month, once a month, instead of another live stream that we normally do. Anyway, that's the live stream sorted, and the sub boxes for February. And I do want to remind you of the leopard, the masterclass of the leopard. I know lots of you want to do this as a Zoom. I have to speak to Joan about this. I haven't done this yet. I know she's got plans to do a Zoom on the following weekend. I will, however, say, if you can at all, do come and do it in person. It is so worth it to see, to feel, to let Joan see directly what you're actually doing in 3D. But I understand not everybody can do this, but I'm just saying, if you're sitting on the fence, then jump over and come to our brand new workshop in Nailsworth. And here is the leopard. I give you a twirl. I'm not allowed to touch his tummy, which I haven't done. But look at these details. Look at all these spots, and this is where I don't envy anybody to put all the spots on. But I'm sure that it's totally worth it. And Joan, of course, is a true artist, a true needle felting artist, and otherwise she's also does other artist work. But I really do like this. Look at that. Look at the detail. Isn't that amazing? Look. You could make one like that. You could at least learn how to make one. And it's over 3 days. There, give you a full turn. And I'll just show you the card again. Where's it gone now? There. So it is on in March, which is the 3rd, 4th and 5th of March. It's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. From 9:30 until 4:30, you get all the materials, all the tools, and you get refreshments during the day, including lunch. You are, however, have to find your own accommodation. So that's the deal, and it is in Nailsworth in Gloucestershire, which is it's not that hard to find. So I'm sure you can manage. And one of the new kits that is coming onto our website soon, it's not a small kit, it belongs to our landscape kit, is actually the seascape. So if you want to make something seascape-like, then watch out for this kit to come along, because that is one of the kits that is due out imminent. I want it to be out now, but it doesn't ever work like that. Our next live streams coming up is the Fox Cup. Then we've got the teddy bear for Valentine's Day with a big heart, and then on the 21st, on the 24th, as I've mentioned already, is the Crocus fairy. And then so just to give you the heads up, so the fox you can buy is a small kit. Remember, if you're a subscriber, you get this off, 20% off. So a good reason to buy the kit and make along. And then the teddy bear we make together the following week, and then the Crocus fairy. So you could have the next 3 weeks totally planned out with make alongs. And what else do I need to tell you? That I'm sure there's something else. No, that's it. Next sub boxes. Let's talk about this. So we have got nothing in there because I've obviously okay, I've messed up. I've obviously messed up because it's not in there. I can't show you the hair, and I can't show you. I asked Alicia to do it, and then I forgot to put it in there because, and I tell you why. This is not an excuse, but it kind of is an excuse, because I have just tried 5 times to make the technical tutorial for the sturdy legs of the Friesian Cow, and every time I've done something wrong. So I feel a little bit flustered, but I'm going to do it in a minute, and then you can all get it ready when your sub boxes land on your doorstep. That's all I've got to say. Remember, the February sub boxes, as of tomorrow, 1st of February, you can wait up until midnight and order it then. You get your Friesian Cow, you get your Crocus fairy, and you get your forest floor with a birthday surprise in there, because it's our 4th anniversary for our surprise box. And that's all. I hope you enjoyed today. I'm just going to switch over very quickly to see what's happening on Facebook and who is there. And Alicia has been busy posting all these links. So we will, somebody's just asking if we are releasing a PDF for the Snowy Owl. We should have all of our makers boxes and also our kits and everything available to purchase as a PDF. So it's probably on the list of things to do. It might not have made it across yet, but I will mention it to my colleagues. So yes, that should be happening. So I'm just trying to keep up with the chat, but it is definitely harder to do it on Facebook than on YouTube. So anyway, remember, the unboxing will go over onto YouTube, and so will all of our tutorials, which remain a free tutorial, and hopefully you can have many happy hours making many beautiful things, and then hopefully they all make you happy afterwards, like this little cow does. I really love her. She's gonna be on my desk forever and ever. Right, that's all from me. Take care, everybody. Have a good evening, and sleep well. And I'll be going to bed soon because I get up really early. Not that soon, but soonish. So take care. Bye.